people want a comfort zone instead of like the metaphors of Christianity in the New Testament. Pick up your cross and follow me. St. Paul getting knocked, Saul getting knocked out. All right, the people take it over and make it about. They make Alcoholics Anonymous or NA, or they'll make Christianity. They'll use all the jargon, the biblical jargon, or the Buddhist jargon, or the yogic jargon. And it's about building their comfort zone and not suffering and not working through. It's like, yeah, and that's how I perceive it. And then you're supposed to suffer, not all the time, but you realize you're alone. Quite frankly, when your pet dies, or your wife or your husband dies, and if you can't be alone with what they call the Dharma, or the aloneness of Christ, or the aloneness of the Buddha, I don't mean antisocial. I don't mean, but you don't idealize sociability. It's just you are what you are, and you make a commitment every day. You go to Starbucks or you go to an AA meeting, but you let go of all your preconceived ideas. And you say, man, I'm really down today. Okay, but you don't drink. You don't usually go, wow, man, I don't like that. All right, this mass or this TV evangelist. Well, if that's your commitment, then you go there and be yourself as a Christian or a Jew. That's not what they do anymore. And I was saying to you that the Dharma, or real Buddhism, not boomer Buddhism, you're so new here and so frontiery here. The upper middle class hasn't taken it over yet. So you're able to not have it be about a comfort zone. And you find that the people that you cut through what we call ego, and you offend them and they walk away. But there's a lot that don't, because they feel they want what you have. It's channeling through you, so to speak. You're a hollow reed, and you tell them the truth about ego and identity. You give it up. So so you have low self-esteem. Well, sit. Let's take that one in. There's an issue. There's no such thing. But if you're really like trying to commit suicide, or yeah, then it is. But all this stuff, if you deny it, it gets bad, in my opinion. If you're using jargon to build up your comfort zone, Buddhist, yoga, Christianity, Protestant, Catholic, the upper middle class, and then your wife's gone, or your husband, your kids grow up, and you're alone. You'll really be freaked out. I'm alone, so what? No, man, you're not alone. You are, because you bought into this stuff. I can't explain this. It's beyond words. I know what I know. I know I don't know. I'm not playing with words here. No, I know enough. It's stuff that's minefields. I'm not talking about actual minefield. It's psychological minefields. For me, the American dream is a nightmare. I'll give, the way it's portrayed on television. Not all. The movies are more. I'm not talking about cop shows, but I'm talking about the nice little, the Leave It to Beaver, Ozzie and Harriet, the Brady Bunch. They portray a way of life but it's not real. And if I buy into that, and it goes along for a while with my spouse, and then all of a sudden I get laid off and I don't have the money to pay the people to cut my lawn, and the heat bill and the water bill, I'm out in the street with the bag ladies and the homeless. That's a hell of a come down, isn't it? Well, I live that way enough where I don't get, I don't have I don't have an air conditioner, but in the summer I have a fan in the room I rent. And that's good enough. I have a shower, and then I've lived in the street enough to know what it's like. Plenty. They won't let you here. If I had to be a street person, I'd go to Oregon, or Northern California, right? Because here they won't let you be a bad lady. And you probably could. Like that Tina, she's one. If you get too many bad ladies, they'll pick you all up and take you to men over. Because the upper middle class, Louis, you complain. There's just Tina, there's just you. The person that's up here. That'd be cool, because you're pretty cool. And if you get too many, they're like, our friend, and it gets to be too noisy or too, they say, we got to get rid of you. They take you all the men over, and they farm you out. You got bad enough, they put you in SCI, in the women's section. But even without that, it's like, there's too many Donalds or Scotties in the street, too many Pauls. They're going to start rounding us, and Mark, you know, he's pretty cool, he's pretty civilized. Oh, isn't that fitting? See, he's as good as a kid. You get Robert. I love Robert. Well, that's too, I have a lot of affection for Robert. I have respect. If you could have 10 or 15 bag men, if they acted like Oscar, homeless men, but there's a lot of them that don't. Even Paul is pretty cool as a homeless person, you know? But a lot of guys make a lot of noise, and the homeless can't be the homeless anymore. Because they make, you know, then they start making laws about vagrancy and such. Yeah, and